from London to Munich, where we can bring in Harry Kane, Bayern Munich player, winner of the evening, 4-3 the score against Manchester United, a team that you considered going to. How do you feel?
Yeah, no, I feel really good. A really good start to our campaign. Obviously, towards the end of the game, it was a bit frantic, but overall, I think we controlled, a lot of the possession. We probably should have been 4-5-1 up after we got the third. But yeah, credit to Man United, they tried to get back into the game. But overall, it's 3 points, a really good start to the campaign.
Just so you know how much we value speaking to you, we were just speaking to Gabriel Jesus, and we cut him off and let him go so that we could get to you because you were ready to leave.
Was that Thierry's decision?
Harry, it's Thierry, and congratulations first and foremost. First and foremost, I have a question, but I wanted to tell you something. You look good in red and white. Sorry, I had to say it. But okay. Anyway, sorry, Harry. But I have a proper question, sorry. Does it bother you that you cannot drop as much as you used to do for Tottenham? Because I think you could do it for that team with the guys that can do the exact same thing that Son or Kulusevski used to do. Does it bother you?
No, I don't think so. I think, obviously, it's still early on in my career here, and I'm still getting to know the players and know the coach and the way we want to play. I mean, the game today, me and Jamal played more as number 10s, and we allowed the wingers to almost play 1v1 against the fullback. So I think each game will dictate the way we play, but for sure, I feel like I'm still getting to know the players around me, how they move, how they run, what kind of passes they like. So that will come over time. The good thing is that we've started well, not just tonight, but throughout the whole season so far. And then, we can improve. So that's a good sign.
Harry, how different is the Bundesliga to the Premier League?
Yeah, it's different. Obviously, it's still early days. The games I've played so far have been really high tempo. Every team we've played pretty much tries to play out. I think three out of 4 of the games, they played man-for-man pressure. So I've been impressed. It's obviously a lot going on for me at the moment. A lot of new surroundings on and off the pitch. So yeah, I still feel like I'm finding my feet, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying the team and the coaches, and a new start of football, a new league. And like I say, we've got plenty of games coming up, which I'm excited for.
Veel Glück in München?
I ain't got a clue where it is.
You'll get there, H, don't worry. Can you win this Champions League? Can this team, you've moved there now, you're playing Champions League, it's probably going to be guaranteed all the time that you're there to play in this competition. I mean, how close do you think this team can go this season and in the coming years?
Yeah, I think for sure we're one of the favourites. We've got so much quality in the team, but I definitely think there's room for improvement, and we know that as players, and the coach is driving us to get better. But for sure, there's not many teams around Europe who will look at our team and want to play us. So we need to use that confidence to our advantage, especially here at home, like we did tonight. So yeah, there's a long way to go. We've started the campaign well. Bayern Munich always do solid, especially in the group stages. So hopefully we can continue that, and then come the new year, once the knockout stage starts, that's where the business end really matters. So hopefully we're in a good position come February when it starts up again, and we can really push towards the end of the season.
Harry, I have one for you again. Since you're wearing red and white, you know what's happening at the weekend. I know you know. Don't pretend that you don't. You do. Who's going to win?
Oh, of course, Tottenham.
We started
the season well, so no, it should be a great game. I'll give you a text after it's finished.
Okay, let's talk. We'll see. Very, very good match, and all the best for the rest of the season.
Cheers, thank you. I appreciate it.
I guess I'm interested. Obviously, 2 of the best strikers that the Premier League has ever seen. Is there a favourite for you, Jamie?
Oh, Harry took the earphones out. He doesn't want to know the answer.
Done.
I've just been asked.
He was finishing up.
No, I've just been asked. We've got Tottenham, we've got Arsenal, 2 of the best strikers in Premier League history. Who's the best?
You've got to pick one.
Oh, I've got to pick one. Oh, God. I'm going to have to go. Harry, I'm sorry, I've got to go Thierry Henry. But if you win the Champions League this year with Bayern Munich, you're my number one.
All the best, guys. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you very much. How are you enjoying seeing him playing for Bayern Munich? Was this...
No, look, And I said it so many times, and everyone knows what I think about Tottenham. But no, but it's not a problem. I just enjoy watching play. Full stop. You have to be honest. At one point, you have to put the rivalry and everything on the side. He's a player that I like to watch because he can do it all. He can come in midfield. He can pass that ball. We showed it before. He has that De Bruyne pass in between lines. He has it in the air. He's good also with his head. He can take penalties, free kicks. I think he needs to still work on that. But if you don't like to watch Harry Kane and how he plays and how he uses his body, how he can play sometimes alone up front, how he can make you breathe a bit when you play away from home. So I just like to watch him play, really.
I mean, listen, we had a joke there about the two players, but I think they're completely different players, but almost similar in ways as well, because I wouldn't describe Thierry as a goal scorer. I wouldn't describe Harry Kane as a goal scorer. Even though they score lots of goals, they're great players. And that means for me, they're better than lots of players who play in the same position, who get lots of goals, that he's a great player. Thierry obviously used to create as many goals as he scored because he had great pace, he'll get down the flanks. Harry Kane does something that I've never seen a player in his position do before, in that you're seeing someone who's a real number 9, he holds the ball, he brings people into play, he scores goals. And as his game's evolved, he's almost dropped deep to become a number 10 or a playmaker, which is Thierry's talked about. I've never seen that before, and that just shows how good a player he is. And that's why Bayern Munich have paid £100 million for him, even when he's 30 years of age. He's a special player. He's a world-class player. But I've just got to go for Thierry.
You asked him if he's frustrated not being able to drop back more in that role. Is that because you would be frustrated in it? Do you feel frustration for him that he's not able to do that?
Because he can do it all. And I think with the team that they have, it can suit the way they play. I just think that why don't you want to utilize an all-around player instead of, using only one thing that he can do? If he didn't have any guys that can run in beyond or use their pace, then it's a different ball game. Jamie will tell you that it's tough when the guy drops and people runs in behind because you just don't know what to do. So you pick your poison, and he can turn. If you let him turn, he can pick a pass very easily. So it was just a question, that I wanted to ask him. But overall, he can do it all, so it's not a problem. But I just think that with that team, he can work.